We lead by the power of our example, not the example of our power. And we're part of something so much bigger than ourselves. We stand as a beacon to the world. It's a code. It's a code, uniquely American code. It's who we are. To all the service members and your families who are here tonight, today, all of you serving around the world, it's the greatest honor to serve as your commander-in-chief. Jill and I and our entire family thank you for your service and sacrifice. Like so many military families, thinking of the loved ones who served, we think of our son Bo today. You're all part of a long chain of patriots who pledged their lives and their sacred honor in defense of this nation.
President Biden at the White House yesterday. In contrast, the top Republican on the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Congressman Michael McCaul, is slamming President Biden for his decision to withdraw all U.S. troops from Afghanistan, saying the president will be responsible for the actions of the Taliban.
We're going dark in Afghanistan, and there are going to be consequences long term to this. And at the end of the day, Mike, when we fully withdraw, the devastation and the killings and women, humanitarian crisis, fleeing across the border in Pakistan, President Biden's going to own these ugly images.
I wonder if the chairman said the same thing when Donald Trump kept pushing to get us out of Afghanistan. Maybe he did. Maybe he said the same thing when Donald Trump decided that he was going to abandon our Kurdish allies by taking 2,500, 3,000, 3,500 troops when he yanked them actually out of Syria, when we actually had American troops that were pushing back on ISIS. We had American troops that were pushing back on the Iranians. We had American troops that were pushing back on the Syrians. We had American troops that were pushing back on the Russians. And we had American troops that were pushing back on the Turks. And yet Donald Trump yanked them out. I think that was a mistake. Said so. I think getting everybody out of Afghanistan's a mistake. I'm just wondering if the chairman was that aggressive when Donald Trump was making what I believe were those terrible tactical decisions.
That's the frustration here. These are important debates, but the hypocrisy is just, it's ridiculous. Meanwhile, the top U.S. general in Afghanistan, General Scott Miller, is warning of the possibility of a civil war in the region.
You look at the security situation, it's not good. The Afghans have recognized it's not good. The Taliban are on the move. We're starting to create conditions here that won't look good for Afghanistan in the future if there's a push for a military takeover.
Let's bring right now the President of the Council on Foreign Relations, Richard Haass, also the U.S. editor for Financial Times. Ed Luce, Richard, you and I both have expressed our concerns about this Afghanistan withdrawal. I know people may be tired of Afghanistan. And yet people were tired of Americans being in Iraq, and we had to send troops back to Iraq after ISIS created that havoc and the humanitarian crisis they created there. Do you fear the same thing may happen in Afghanistan?
I'd be surprised, Joe, if we sent any significant amount of troops back to Afghanistan for any duration. I could imagine us sending them in for a specific counterterrorism mission. But I think the lesson here is clear. Just because we overreached in Afghanistan doesn't now make the argument for underreaching. And to leave will create vacuums. Things are going badly faster than I thought. The fact that the Taliban are making inroads in the north, which is not their normal base in the country, is a bad development.